what I'm struck by when I first heard this recording again was two things. One, how incredibly busy the golf course was when you weren't looking. And number two, I really liked the pristine quality of my voice at the time. It is because I don't have it. I haven't had that kind of in decades, so it's just nice to kind of hear that.
And this was where at
the Temple.
Excellent, at the Rock. Yeah.
Mark is right next to us.
Awesome. Okay.
The three of us, we went up there, and then we took the tape recorder.
Yes.
And we each walked around and said stupid shit.
Okay.
Dominates the sun now, while its light shows me the way. My day is done, I now fall asleep. My dreams now seize all of the sound. Though I live at the light of dawn, still remember this place I have found. The tales of the Black Forest echoes through these tempting woods, where everything is so simple and every little thing is always understood. The tales of the Black Forest echoes through these tempting woods, where everything is so simple and every little thing is always understood.
Wow. What? Some things never fucking change. Holy mackerel. Wow. Still
But right after that, you said, "And you suck."
Oh. I forgive you. Now, when did it start? And I'm very fuzzy in this area where it started, where we started composing. Now, I remember actually getting together in your basement on New Street.
Mm-hmm.
What was
on New Street?
What was the address?
1224 North New Street.
1224.
Born and raised, buddy.
And we had candlelight, and we were both inspired by the fact of Yes's little liner notes to Topographic Oceans, how we would get together with candlelight.
Yeah.
And we wrote Shallow Thought. Was that same night that we did? We did Tales and Shallow Thought.
Tales and Shallow Thought.
Okay.
Those are the two, yeah.
And that was the first time we really actually started writing and knew, I think we had something. But I just kind of funny, how would we two kind of get together? I'm a little fuzzy about how we sort of decided that. How did we end up in your basement, just us two?
I don't know.
With acoustic guitar and already
we shared
to do
phone numbers.
That's all.
That's all there is to it. But yeah, at some point, that's what we did. We shared phone numbers, and I don't know who called who or how it worked out.
But was this before? Yeah, it was before we started playing. Like, you had your drum set, and I had my guitar, and we were doing Rush It.
Yeah.
This was well before that.
But I had a drum kit.
Okay.
I had my Pearl drum kit.
Okay.
So it must have been, obviously from the first meeting, it must have been somewhere down the line.
Okay.
You know what's missing in there? You and I, that I wrote. My lady, sweet but yet shady.
Right, that's there.
I wrote that when I met Angela, which would have been, I was 14 when I met her.
Okay.
And I played that for you right after I wrote it.
Okay.
And that was the first song I had played for you. Because it's the first song I ever wrote.
Right.
So Shallow Thought would have actually been down the line. So I think maybe you're right. Maybe I was like 15 when we did Shallow Thought and Tales. Or somewhere during that year later.
Right.
Because you and I don't remember playing that for you, but I know I did, obviously.
Right.
But I don't remember the actual setting of it. Do you?
Oh, yes, it was in your living room.
It was in my living room.
Yes.
I knew it had to be on New Street.
Yeah. Well, it definitely was on New Street, and it was in your living room.
Oh, see, so you have a memory that I don't have off the top of my head.
Yep,
so it was in the living room. I played You and I, My Lady, Sweet Baby.
Right, on your dad's guitar. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that might fill it in then. I think that might have been a little bit earlier than our candlelight vigil.
Right.
Because I remember, the thing I most remember about that was you were impressed by it, and I remember being like, I was totally flabbergasted by the fact that you thought it was good, because it was my first song, And I remember the part that you liked was the chorus.
Right.
And you were like, that's, and I remember you told me, like, that's very, like, Rush-like,
Mhm.
you know, the little thing.
Mhm.
Because it was such a steal, I just kind of took that from Rivendell.
Mm.
And I remember saying, yeah, I just kind of stole it from Rivendell. You're like, no, but your melody, though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's different.
Definitely.
And it's very nice.
Definitely.
And I remember being so happy that you liked it. Because to me, like I said, I already knew that you had done what was it, Yesteryear or something like that, a song you had written, a couple
Could've
rock
been,
songs
sure.
or whatever. And I just remember thinking, this guy can write, he can play, this and that. If he likes my stuff, this is great.
Mm.
So, yeah, those were the years when I actually thought you were worth something. Long.
Yeah, but we've ruined that mystique.